On Bulletin Board this week, from Adventist Possibility Ministries and Family Fun Days to prayer sandwich recipes and a feature at the PCM and Starsum Rally, another big question, to senior youth Olympiads and good talks. You're watching Bulletin Board. Hello everyone, welcome to our very special broadcast at the PCM and Starsum Rally. We're here at the Friend of God RGS Church in Goodwood, bringing you a glimpse of the future. But first, a quick look at the past. On the 20th of April, Mitchell's Plain SDA Church had their Adventist Possibility Ministries launch, and that immediately reminded me of a video that was floating around a couple of weeks ago. Do you know what Adventist Possibility Ministries is? No? Okay, you're not alone.
No, I haven't.
I don't know. No.
No.
No. Possibility what? No.
So what ministries?
No, I'm not sure.
Possibility Ministries. Yes, I've seen the advert.
What's it about?
It seems to be about people in the church with disabilities. I suppose it could be advocating that they are part of the church, how they can be assisted, how the church can help them. This is all from the poster. I don't know exactly what it's about, but I'm interested to see.
Yes, I do. I think that Possibility Ministries is needed in our people because there is a certain amount of people that feels excluded from our church because they feel they're not capable or they're not looked at by our people and so forth in the church and so forth, and which is wrong because everyone is accepted with any capabilities that they have and so on. So I think that the ministry is needed in our church.
Yes, because there's not much happening in the church to accommodate them, especially if there's children, if you can't find the adventurers, the other children can take part. So yeah, that is very important.
Okay, I do think that the Possibility Ministries are needed because a lot of our members firstly fall into that category where they are not able to be able-bodied people that can participate in our services the way we have set it up. For example, at our local church level, maybe easier access that we can provide for members who have maybe challenges in disability areas. And also because we haven't really addressed the needs of this particular group within our church. We often included, which could be a good thing, we've included them as part of the general church body. But I think if we focus also specifically on their needs, we could have a greater input and impact.
Possibility Ministries, yes, when I listen to that word, Possibility Ministries, the word comes to mind, inclusive ministry. To make sure that everybody in God's church is included in using their talents and their gifts in the service of the Master. So even though that we may feel that they are marginalized, they are not inclusive, but to use all of them to help us to spread the message of love and hope. So Possibility Ministries, it's by time that we mobilize and consolidate this ministry within the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
I think the Possibility Ministry would cater for a largely category of our people that need more attention. Although they might be in the minority, they have similar rights, and yes, I think they all deal with very hard, challenging realities, depending on what category of disability, physical and mental. And so whatever we can do for them, I think would be very good and very important.
Also, on the 20th of April, Belleville SDA Youth had Vespers at the beach. Youth, Vespers, the beach. So many stories, but not now. Take a look. Listen, finally, the Mitchell's Plain Adventurer Family Fun Day happened. Young and old had loads of fun. See for yourself. Remember last time I said we should find out more about this thing? And let's not even front. You know I did it. So it turns out the whole thing is on Langa Church's YouTube channel. Langa Church has a children's ministries committee which includes the Adventurer and Pathfinder directors. There are 13 members on this children's ministries committee. And before you start thinking the committee did this whole breakfast for children on their own, there was also a catering committee. And the parents also helped.
So when we make a sandwich, a prayer sandwich, remember this is a prayer sandwich, ne? Okay. So we said we have 2 slices when we make a prayer sandwich, ne? 2 slices. But now I'm going to talk about the first slice. Maybe before I talk about the first slice, ne? The 1 slice when we make a prayer sandwich represents you as a person, ne? It represents who? Me. Me and you, ne? Right, ne? Then the other one represents God, but we'll talk about that later.
A prayer sandwich recipe. Now that's something I can get behind. All you need is 2 slices of bread. 1 slice is you, 1 slice is God. You know I'm not going to tell you the whole recipe. YouTube is there for all and sundry. What a blessed occasion. Manenberg SCA Church opening 27 April in, well, Manenberg. Let's try and catch just a glimpse. So, it shouldn't be a surprise that our bulletin board feature for this week focuses on PCM and STASM campus ministries because we're here at the rally. Now, I've known about STASM for a very long time, but PCM is a bit new to me. So I checked on the GC Youth Ministries website. PCM stands for Public Campus Ministries. Public campus ministry not only concerns itself with nurturing students, but also supporting Adventist professors and others who work at public campuses. I have so many questions. And what does the Bible say? Ask, and it shall be given unto you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Matthew 7, verse 7. Had to finish the verse. So we spoke to some people. Well, what are the chances? The first person we meet up with is another Njabulo. You are not another Njabulo. You are Njabulo. Please tell our viewers who you are and what your role is on your campus.
My name is Njabulo Mthembu. I was born and raised in KZN, KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa, in a small town called Ulunde Mahlabathini. Currently, I'm at UWC, the University of the Western Cape. I'm doing my 4th year in Bachelor of Pharmacy, and I am the current chairperson of UWC's STASM, which is the Seventh-day Adventist Student Movement.
Brilliant. So you're the chairperson.
Yes, I'm the chairperson.
So you see that everything happens. What do you do as the chairperson of a STASM?
As the chairperson of the STASM, you're actually the overseer of the STASM movement. You make sure that things are properly planned. You are actually the driving force of the STASM. Even though you're not the only one, you have your exec that's helping you, but you are there as a head and you take responsibility of most of the things that happen at STASM.
I love that. This is such good experience for when, you finish your degree in pharmacy. What, you're going to be a pharmacist?
Yes, when I finish my degree in pharmacy, I'm looking in going to regulatory pharmacy, which is the law side of pharmacy, and it will turn out well.
I like that. So you're not just going to be giving out ibuprofen?
It comes as part of the package, but not for my whole entire life.
I hear you. So I'm really impressed because I'm getting to speak to the chairperson of the UWC STASM, which is in close proximity to my church. But I want you to repeat what you told me, what my church is to you.
The church she's talking about is Belleville South SDA Church. The church is our mother church as UWC STASM. So all STASMs have a mother church with which they're affiliated. And then as UWC STASM, we are affiliated with Belleville South SDA Church, and we have a wonderful working relationship with them.
No payment has been made in the duration of this interview. Jobs, thank you so much. I really appreciate you sharing a little bit of yourself. And I specifically like the fact that you oversee things happening. You don't do everything yourself, right?
No, we don't. At STASM, you don't do everything yourself. STASM is a place where people must grow mentally, spiritually. So we also facilitate that. We don't do, as a chairperson, you don't do everything yourself. You allow people to grow, and then you expose people to different tasks, and then you see where they are capable and where they're not capable, and then you try, advise them. If you can try this, I think you are good at this, and then people get involved. It's a STASM. STASM is a student movement for students by the students, not by the chairperson.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. And now we're speaking to Rele. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you. So don't you just want to tell our viewers a bit about yourself?
Okay. So my name is Nomkhele Nyati. I'm from Joburg. I study at UCT and I'm studying finance with accounting, BIPA Sci, and I am the chairperson of UCT STASM.
Did she say UCT? So what has it been like? What's the experience for you being like as a woman in leadership at STASM?
I think I always say to people that I would never be a leader. Like the only place that I'd enjoy being a leader as a woman is STASM, because that's a place where you get support and people don't see me for my gender. Like no one has ever made me feel like I'm less than or made me feel as though I have to prove myself extra harder because I'm a woman. And I really thank everyone, my team, my STASM, my members, they still respect me even though I'm a woman. So I really I love it.
I'm so glad you do. And speaking of your role as the chairperson, what does it cover?
So chairperson, I like to say that I'm a facilitator, right? I I facilitate the things that happen within STASM. So I don't know everything. I didn't even know what we're having for lunch today, but I facilitate the people who do the things. So we have subcom leaders, we have people within the subcoms, and then they execute the plans. So they present their plans and then we support them in whatever plans that need to happen. So I honestly just facilitate the whole process, and you just if there's any issues here, you address them. So you honestly a facilitator that's just making sure that things are running smoothly within the structure.
That's beautiful to hear. What do you think out of this experience of being the chairperson of a STASM at a public campus? What do you think this experience is going to mean for your contribution to the church later on?
Honestly, I have learned to be selfless. I have learned to really do things. And there are moments where you're tired, but you're like, you know what? I'm actually doing this for God. And I think being in exec, it teaches you a lot of leadership skills and a lot of people skills. Like you learn how to work with people, working in the church it's a lot of leadership skills. So you learn a lot of like different skills, and it just teaches you to give yourself and to help others, basically. Yeah.
Awesome. So I want to give you a case study. I mean, you know about case studies. If there's someone on a campus, on UCT's campus, who doesn't know what to do, an Adventist who feels a bit lost a first year, and they don't know where to go, what to do, what would you say to them?
Okay, so for any of our first years, anyone that feels lost or that's looking for an Adventist community, you can just find us on any of our socials, Facebook, Instagram. If ever you know someone, you can get in touch with them, and then you can communicate with us on our Instagram page, and we can add you to our WhatsApp group, because we have a WhatsApp group chat where all the information gets uploaded. You can join our society. As part of UCT, you'd also get emails and all of that. Like you kind of subscribe to the society. And you will just find a space on campus to worship with people, youth that are actually inviting, loving, caring, will feed you. And so just reach out to us in any way. Find us on any of the socials.
Wow, Tele. Loving, caring youth that will feed you. What can you want still? Thank you so much for speaking to us today. And we wish you all the best with the wonderful work you're doing at UCT STASM. I hope to come visit you guys soon.
Thank you. Please do. I'll be waiting.
Such a well-rounded experience was had. Take a look. Jobs is back, people, and he's not playing with the questions on the big question.
Welcome back to the big question, everybody. My name is Jamulo Choma, and today I'm here at the PCM and Sadazam rally. So let's go find some people to talk to. Today, I'm here with Joy, and the question I have for her is Wednesday evening prayer meeting still relevant in today's churches?
Honestly, for me, I really think it is relevant. Yeah.
Let's find out from someone else.
Well, when I think about how we used to do it back in the day, we usually had families gather in the different areas where they lived. So based on that, I don't think it's really as relevant today because we don't really have that anymore. But I think it should because it's really a good encouragement for, during the week just to be spiritually revived again.
Thank you for that. Let's check with one more person.
Hi, I definitely think that Wednesday prayer meetings are important and relevant. And I'm speaking based from the experience of being the deputy chairperson at CPUT STASM. It's a time for us as students to just take a break away from the week, to come together in fellowship, to grow spiritually with one another, as well as to pray for each other and each other's families. I can tell you of many testimonies that we've experienced. We've prayed for so many people, and God has answered so many of our prayers. So definitely at this time, especially at a public institution, Wednesday prayers are definitely important. And I encourage everyone that is at university, at a public institution, to meet together every Wednesday and every Friday. Thank you.
Amen.
I love hearing people speak their minds in a respectful manner. I'm also loving the big question merch, guys. Snazzy, as our fact checker would say. Oh, you mustn't play with my feelings, man. I was now so excited to bring you this next announcement. I mean, we haven't had a Youth Olympiad in ages. And for those of us who have been blessed to attend every single one of them over the years, we've created so many awesome memories. But now back to my feelings. I was now excited, as I said, for this Olympiad, but then I looked at the poster properly. Just take a look, man. It says at the top there, Senior Youth. Why did I feel attacked? But yeah, once I got over myself, I thought, let this sink in. We're having a Senior Youth Olympiad, people. I can't wait. And yes, I have a number of Olympiad stories, but we've still got some time. In case you may have forgotten, 12 May is also Mother's Day. So, bring your mommy to the Olympiad. Pack in all her favorite treats, arrive on time, park as close as possible to the stadium, warm up, drink an Energade, win your 100 meters final, and bring home the trophy. Best Mother's Day ever. Follow me for all your special event ideas. Let's quickly backtrack to the Friday before the Olympiad. Friday the 10th of May will see AY Good Times host AY Good Talks with Michael Carducci. Sexuality and the church. Check this out.
Hey everyone, I'm Michael Carducci with Coming Out Ministries, and you don't want to miss Friday, May 10th at 7 o'clock at the Kales River Church. At the Kales River Church, we're having AY Good Times, and I got my t-shirt in the mail. I even got some of these stickers, so I'm really looking forward to the event. So you don't want to miss it. Bring a friend, and make sure you're at the Kales River Church on Friday, May 10th at 7 o'clock. We'll see you then.
And then after AY Good Talks and Mother's Day and the Olympiad, it's World Adventurer Day on the 18th of May. We have a lot of days, no? I know, it sounds a lot. And you have to pace yourself and stay regulated and within your budget as best you can. But it also builds community, honors dedication, and just brings us all closer to Jesus. And just a quick heads up. from 25 to 28 July, the YOM Convention. YOM is Young Adventist Women's Ministries. YOM. Keep up. Will be taking place in Bloemfontein. There's some planning to do, so get your story in order because you don't want to miss this opportunity.
Hello, young women. This is your big sister, Boholo. I'm coming to you to remind you of Young Conference
on the 25th to the 28th July 2024.
So it will be held at Bloemfontein.
Our guest speaker is the GC Associate Director, Ms. W.M. Galina Stell.
And registration fee is
400 rands.
Deadline 30th April 2024.
See you there.
This week, Where Do You Worship goes international. Adele Cox says, camp meeting at Camp Hope in Harare, Zimbabwe was a wonderful worship experience. Fellowship with brothers and sisters praising God in a natural setting in the bush and under the African skies was incredible. We said one sentence, but Adele's cup is clearly running over. Okay, hold on to your boarding pass. We're fueling up the jet. We have one more trip to make to Vienna, Austria. Malcolm Phyllis at the International SDA Church in Vienna, Austria. Fellowship lunch, meeting up with a fellow South African, just a blessed time. Next time you're in Vienna on a Sabbath, you know exactly where to go. We're loving these. Send us a picture of where you worship and one sentence, please, on why you loved the experience, and we'll share it here on Bulletin Board. In news from our channel. So if you're an avid Himalanger, you'll already know that there was a brief production break this past Friday, but fear ye not. Himalong will be back in its place this coming Friday, the 3rd of May 2024 at 19:30. Join us, then we watch the premiere together. I'm going to go and join the action around here. See you next Monday at 1900 for the premiere as we take another look at the bulletin board. My name is Lisa Marie Smith. Lekker week vir julle almal. Die Sonnebonne next time.